All right, guys, want to welcome everybody to our Dream Team Seven Figure Club morning call. Appreciate everybody dialing in. Happy Friday to everybody. So super excited about this day. Y'all fired up today?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes,
Awesome,
sir.
awesome, guys. Hey,
We are.
mission statement. The mission of the Dream Team is have this collaborative community agents who inspire and support each other to transform our real estate business and go to the next level and start living at that next level, guys, becoming cappers and icon agents at Exp Realty, earning over $100,000 a year, guys. So we on the right call this morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are.
All right, guys, our vision is to build a legacy. We're legacy builders by creating long-term passive residual income through the EXP revenue share program by personally attracting as many agents to your revenue share group as possible, guys. So we don't want to leave that on the table. We want to participate in the growth of EXP Realty. We don't want to just be on the sidelines talking about the numbers, talking about this person, that person forever, but we want to participate, to be recipients of the, of the growth of the company and participate and receive the revenue that, being just amazingly shared, among EXP Realty agents who invite other people to check out the company, guys. So we want to be a part of that. Just want to open it up, guys. We do have an amazing guest speaker this morning. Just want to go around the room for some quick, even before that, guys, we're going to, a special announcement. Tasha, you want to make the announcement about Tuesday? This Tuesday?
Sure, awesome. So in order to help our dual career agents, we are starting the Dream Team Zoom call on Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. So if you have someone on your rev share or a mentee that you would like to take advantage of what we are getting here on Fridays, please, please, please encourage them to join the Tuesday call. It will start this Tuesday at 7 p.m. We will have the same energy, the same excitement, the same training that we have on the Friday calls. And if you just want re-up and to continue in the accountability sessions, join us at 7 p.m. Invite your guests, invite your mentees, whoever it may be, to join us.
Oh, Natasha froze up.
Froze up.
There you go.
Am I back?
You're back.
All right. Well, it says my internet connection is unstable, so I'll let you finish the announcements. Okay. How about that?
Yeah. So, guys, Tuesday, we've been getting a lot of we got a lot of dual career agents. I started out as a dual career agent. We teach the class in EXP University about how I went from dual career to top producing agent. So there's been a lot of dual career agents that want to plug in with us, and they miss these morning calls. So we're going to start doing something on Tuesday evenings where you can plug in, guys. Even full-time agents or dual career, plug in Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. Starting this Tuesday. We're going to have guest speakers as well. Some of our leaders, cappers, and top producers from the Dream Team will be training, teaching, coaching, mentoring on that call. So we plug in with us. Okay. And Natasha's going to also be posting some other things, a new prayer group that she has out of Atlanta that anybody can plug into. So thank you, Natasha, for that. Okay. Guys, without any further delay, I don't want to take up any more time. I want to give enough time for this gentleman, Mr. Jerome Lewis. I want to first thank Lisa for connecting with Mr. Lewis. I think she was in one of his classes, social media classes. He teaches a course in EXP University. So we got him on a world-renowned international speaker, social media expert. Let me pull up his bio, do him justice. Let me, Natasha, I want to make you co-host if you can let some of these folks in.
No problem. No problem. We can do that.
Okay. Let me, okay. Again, guys, we're excited about Mr. Lewis being with us today. I want to read his bio here. Let's see here. Okay, Mr. Jerome Lewis is a digital marketer in the real estate industry. He specializes in marketing for real estate entrepreneurs, providing them with the tools they need to effectively and efficiently implement marketing strategies. He has been investing in real estate since 2015, starting out as a wholesaler, wholesaling single family properties as an investment vehicle for his retirement. In 2017, Jerome became involved with Diversified Real Estate, where he brings his skill set of leadership and innovation to help the company with marketing and to establish and build an online presence. Jerome also serves on DIG's board of directors because he believes that if you are good at something, it only makes sense to share your knowledge with others who could benefit from what you know. All right. So without further delay, want to bring on this awesome gentleman, Mr. Jerome Lewis, social media and digital marketing expert. Thank you, sir. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Rod. I am excited to be here. I really appreciate you as well as Lisa, Natasha, all of you for having me. And the way I like to do is today we're going to learn about bottom line video marketing. We're going to learn about video marketing and how we can get ourselves out there and create some video content, because there are a lot of things out there. People say a lot of things. And when I say bottom line, I mean, I want you to get out there, and by the time you leave today, you should be able to get out there and create some video so you can implement that marketing into your business. Before we get started though, I am going to tell you a little bit more about myself so you understand my background and what gives me the authority to speak to you today. So I'm going to start a screen share, and I like participation. So there'll be a few times where I call on people or I call on the audience to, hey, share some input or share some comments in the chat. So the first way we're going to do that is I'm going to share my screen. If you see my screen, please type yes in the chat so we can move forward. Okay, perfect. So on my screen, you see Rob, he already introduced me. He gave you my bio, but I'm going to go a little bit deeper and tell you a little bit more about me so you can know who I am, because people like to work with who they know, like, and trust. And that's one of the reasons why we're doing video. And that's why video is so powerful, because it helps people get to know who you are and trust you. So first point here, let me open this up wide up for you. Wide open. First thing is I like to call myself silly and serious. So I'm very silly and I'm also serious. I am a millennial. So I was born in the 90s. And the reason why I bring up millennials is because a lot of times people will say millennials are good with technology, and that may be good to some extent, but that does not mean we are experts. Anybody can do some of this stuff that we're going to learn today. Right here, you see, it says I'm a technologist, so I love technology. I am big on technology, but just because I love technology doesn't mean that everybody else is going to like it. And that's one of the reasons why I take my background and my skills and I dumb it down. I make it simple so everybody can do these things. Next, a lot of people can't believe it, but I am an introvert. I am a stone cold introvert. So you might hear me once in a while say, please don't call me, please text me first. That is because I need to recharge and I need to get myself together to have these conversations. Next is a lot of us know about the DISC personality assessment, the behavioral assessment, because it's what we learn about. It's what EXP taught and trained about for a great while in our trainings and some of our sessions at EXP. So my personality and the way I present is I am a DC. So I like to get you results, and I'm also very detailed. That's my DISC behavioral assessment. I'm going to help you get results. Furthermore, a little about me, I am a family person. I have 4 children and I love those children to death. They help me stay inspired for my mission and what I do for others. Rod touched on this a little bit, but I like to give back and I like to help others. So there are some things that I'm good at, and it would be completely selfish if I did not give those things back to the community and organizations like that. So that's a large part of the reason why I do some of these things. That being said, that's enough about me. What we're going to do is we're going to get into our presentation, and I'm going to talk about and show you how you can do easy video marketing. So if you are ready, do me a favor and type in the chat, type yes if you're ready, and we will proceed. Something that I want you to be aware of is in this video presentation, you're going to see these little icons here, and that's a video camera. And essentially what that is they are videos. And I understand that sometimes there are some bandwidth issues with Zoom and playing videos. So what I'm going to do is we're going to present, and I'm going to open up and I'm going to play some of these videos, and there might be like a lag or a delay on some of it. It might be a little bit jumpy, but I like to practice what I preach. So I'm going to show you why and how I use video, opening up these links. Towards the end, I'm going to show you how you can get access to these slides so you can have access to those videos. And I have a bunch of resources embedded within these slides too for you to open up and use in your business. So that is a little bit of housekeeping. I like to call this no fluff bottom line video marketing for real estate. And then I put this little corny saying here. It says, get off your assets. I want people to stop being hesitant about creating this video content. You don't have to be perfect. I want you to get out there and create what you need to create. All right, so let's explain it. What is no fluff bottom line? What we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how you can get over different hurdles within the business and different hurdles within marketing, within technology. You can see here it says technology overload. So I'm going to help you eclipse that technology overload. There's a lot of resources out there. It's like, what can I do to market my business? What can I do to close transactions? I have a technology background and I understand a lot of that technology. And we as business owners and real estate agents, we don't need all of that technology. We need a few simple tools to get out there and do what we need to do. Something else I'm big on. Remember, I told you about my behavioral personality. I am big on results. I like to produce. You don't have to be perfect. So I'm going to show you how you can produce those results and not be perfect. We want progress. We want progress. We don't want perfection. So we're going to address that in this presentation. Right here, it says nothing fancy. I don't want you doing anything fancy. The most important part of this entire presentation is that you are able to leave and you be able to produce actual content. We don't need anything fancy. You're going to be shocked at the only thing that you need to create some of these videos. I am very conscious of costs. There again, like I said, there's a technology overload out there, but there is also an overload of what tools to buy and what resources you need. The methods that we're going to learn about today, they are no to low cost. You can do just about everything here for free. And I told you about my personality assessment. I am very detailed and I combine that with getting results. And I am all about efficiency. I want you to be as efficient as possible when creating and producing this content, marketing yourself, or going through transactions for your clients. Again, and I just want to reiterate, I'm a bottom line results driven person. So I want you to get results. So first things first, what do we need for bottom line video marketing? We are going to talk about different aspects of video marketing, and we need some tools to kind of move the needle forward with this video marketing. First thing we're going to need is we're going to need some type of hardware. We need hardware to produce our content, and that can be a video camera, that can be microphones, lighting, it could be all types of things. But remember, I said I'm bottom line, so I'm going to talk about what we need, what I suggest, and then I'm going to talk about what we don't need a bunch of stuff. I'm going to talk about the things that come up often and people don't really need them. So what we need, this is the first thing we need. And it's highlighted in green. It's highlighted in green for a reason, because this is about the only piece of hardware that we need to produce video content. And that is a smartphone. This is all you need. It doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to create perfect content. You need to get out there, you take your phone out and you start producing video. So that is the only, that is the only piece of equipment that you need to produce video content, hardware wise. Suggested. So this is a light suggestion, but it's not absolutely necessary, because the more that you suggest to people, the more steps you involve with getting someone to take some kind of action, the less likely they are to do that. So I come with a very light suggestion of a microphone. So right here, as I told you, this is a presentation. I kind of did this presentation before, and this is a video. So I'm going to open up this video and let this video play. This is an example video that I had done just a few days ago. So you can see just a few days ago, I did this video demonstrating the difference in sound between a microphone and no microphone. So I'm going to open that up and play that for you.
Jerome, I can't hear anything.
Okay, you can't hear anything? Let's see.
Yeah, it's like it's on mute.
In the share options is you have to share audio as
Okay.
well.
All right,
Yeah.
give me,
So
let's see,
another
can you hear
quick
it now?
example message. I'm starting this video off again
I
the
can
same
hear
way I
it
did the
now.
last one, but we're probably going to mention a microphone, and this is probably the only piece of equipment that I recommend. You can see it here. This is called a lavalier lapel microphone. However, you do not need it. So that first video that you watched was a video of me with no microphone. Just stay within distance of your phone and you will be fine, right? Now I'm going to plug it in so you can see the sound difference. Now the microphone is plugged in and the audio is probably a little bit better. But again, like I said, you don't absolutely need a lot of this equipment. You just need to deliver your message. Make sure you focus on delivering your message and you will get better with time. You can always improve your message. You can always improve the video, but you got to have the content. You got to get out there and start creating the content first.
Okay, so that was a video, and I was talking to a friend, and he was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. You put a video within a video, and if anybody's seen what's that movie, Inception, and they do a dream within a dream, it kind of made me think of that. So, video is very efficient. Like you have a specific message, and you can deliver that message several times over without having to repeat yourself. So that's one of the reasons why I like to implement and use video in my business and my presentations, etc. Because you craft and you master that one message, and then all you got to do from now on is send the video out. You send that video to that person, and they get and receive that same message. Okay, so that was the only piece of equipment that I suggest, other than the needed equipment, which is your smartphone. Next, we're going to talk about, so you say maybe, but not really. And these are the things that people often ask about, and they kind of never get anywhere because they ask about this stuff. They go out and they buy all of this equipment, all of this software. It's not really needed. And these are the things that are maybe. For me, it's a strong maybe. You'll see some other people out there maybe trying to sell you stuff, or get you to buy their product, and they say you need all of this stuff. And at some point, there comes a time where you might need some of this stuff. You might need a gimbal. A gimbal is the thing that stabilizes your image when you're walking. Stabilizer is the same thing. Then you got tripod. A tripod, you just set it up, and you put your phone or your camera on that tripod while you deliver your message. And then you got a light. You got lighting, ring light. All of those things are available out there, but they are not absolutely necessary for you to create your video content. Again, we're talking bottom line video content. A lot of people are scared and afraid to get out there and create that content. We are thinking about the bottom line. We need to create a message ASAP and do it as soon as possible. So you should be able to leave here this morning, create a video, and put it out there, get it out there. So these are maybe, but not really. And I strongly say you don't need these to create any type of video content. Okay. You need, so a good example I like to do is when I'm doing these presentations, I'm talking about hosting. In order for you to receive my message, I'm being hosted. I'm being hosted by Rod and Lisa and Natasha. They're hosting me on their platform to deliver that message to you. So in a way, you need the same thing to deliver your video message. And the two of the most popular platforms for hosting are YouTube and Vimeo. You can host your videos on those platforms. You can send them out to people. YouTube is more of a YouTube is a search engine. It's great for content, but because they're a search engine and they need to make money off of advertising, they often suggest your video and they often suggest other content to those users. So YouTube is, let's think of it like there's a lot of advertising on YouTube. So in a lot of instances, people don't like to use YouTube. Vimeo is kind of the opposite of YouTube. They don't need to make as much money off of advertising. So what they do is they provide you with a more premium experience. So you can host your video content on either of these platforms. These are the two of the most popular. There are several video hosting platforms out there, but again, we're talking bottom line video marketing. So we're not going to concern ourselves with what else is out there. We want to go quick. We want to go to the bottom line, and we want to know what's out there, what's working. So YouTube and Vimeo, I would just stick to those. I would not look anywhere further. Social media, you can also host your content on social media. So that means you can share video to these platforms, and in general, you can share your video content there for free. Share it on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We already mentioned YouTube. You host your content on each of those platforms. You can share it out to different people. All right. So next we talk about, we talked all about hardware, then we talked about hosting. Next thing you're going to need for video marketing is you need video editing software. And this is another thing that people often ask about, like what software should I use? How should I go about editing a video or cutting this out, or adding my name into these things? There are different versions of the video editing softwares out there. You have free versions, you have paid versions, you got cloud-based software and desktop software. So in general, when you do free software, when you do the free versions, they require something of you. They require you to leave their advertising on your video. They require you to share out their content, their message, different things like that. In general, you kind of get what you pay for. With the paid editors, you get more of a premium experience, but not everybody with paid. Let me see. What am I trying to say about paid? With paid, yeah, okay. Not everybody wants to spend money. So paid provides its value, but not everybody wants to pay. Then you got, I like to talk about cloud-based and desktop-based software, local software. So you can do some stuff on your desktop, you can do some stuff on your mobile device. In general, it doesn't matter which one you prefer. I like to often suggest that people use cloud-based software because cloud-based software provides you a uniform experience across multiple devices. So I can whip out my phone and I can record and start to edit a bunch of videos. And if I have somebody that's operating on, let's say, Mac and I'm on Android, that experience will be different. Well, with cloud-based software, it is not different. You can maintain the same branding, the same fidelity, the same integrity on that video. So that's often why I like to suggest cloud-based software. But some people like desktop software. So those are options and those are available. Also, I mentioned desktop, but you got local software too. So cell phone based video editors. And most times they'll do editing, but cell phones are great. They're okay. They have a place for editing, but in general, you want to edit videos on your desktop device. So I like to compare it to cars. Cell phones don't have nearly as much horsepower as actual computers. So that's something to think about. I often don't suggest mobile-based video editing. Storage in general, we talked about hosting. So those hosting platforms will give you storage and you don't have much to worry about, but there are different versions of storage. You can do local, which is on your phone, on your desktop, on your laptop, or you can do cloud-based software. So this is another thing. I am big on cloud-based, whatever, anything. So I often suggest Google Drive. They give you free storage up to a certain amount of time. Vimeo gives you Vimeo, you have to pay for storage, but they give you a more premium experience. And then YouTube, your storage is basically unlimited, but it comes with the advertising on your videos. So why video marketing? We're going to talk about why should I use video marketing? Is it important in my business? And these are the reasons why. So the first reason is because you stand out. We often get the question from agents. It's like, hey, how do I stand out in my market? Everybody's doing this, everybody's doing that. What's a way that I can stand out? One of the ways I always immediately go to, you stand out because you're an individual. And one of the ways you can deliver your message as an individual is to create video. So this is one of the reasons why, if you want to stand out, you want to appear different in your market, use video marketing. We talked about this, you being unique. There is no other you, no matter how we put it. Even if you have a twin, you are very unique. You have different experiences, you have unique experiences. So this is one of the reasons why you use video marketing. It separates you. Some people are going to like you, some people are not. We are not here to work with everybody. We are here to work with the people that want to work with us. And one of the separators, one of the differentiators is you, just as an individual, your personality, your behavior. With video marketing, you appear more human. So there is a lot of advertising going on these days, and we don't all want to be advertised to and sold all of the time. So one of the ways you cut through that fluff is just to appear human, provide value, provide that connection that you can't get from elsewhere because of all of the online marketing and advertising going on. Video marketing is efficient. So this is probably my favorite reason why I like to use video marketing. So I just opened up a video a little bit earlier and I delivered a message, and I could have delivered that message again, but with the video marketing, all I did was open up that link and they delivered that message. So it's efficient. Can you imagine? Like we as business owners, we as real estate professionals, we have an intro where we have, like, people, I see people do 60-second elevator pitches and stuff like that. Can you imagine doing that over and over and over again, 1,000 times over? That's a lot of time. That's a lot of energy where you have to introduce and show people who you are. Well, with video, it cuts down on that significantly. So again, you craft and you master that message or that intro, and then you just deliver the video several times. You can do this 100 times, thousands of times, tens of thousands of times. Some people, their videos have been viewed millions of times. So video is efficient. Eliminates that, let's do phone calls. You do a phone call, you introduce yourself. Hey, I'm Jerome Lewis with Exp Realty. I can't imagine doing that 100 times a day. I'm not built for it. Some people might be, but I would rather not. Take it up to 1,000 times. I don't want to do that intro 1,000 times. Well, with a video, you do it one time, maybe a few times, and then you just deliver that message. You deliver that video several times, and it takes care of it for you. So we're going to talk a little bit more about why video marketing, and you have different phases within digital marketing and the online space. And there are different mediums when you're advertising and you're showcasing content, right? You got text-based medium, so that's self-explanatory. You got text, people can read that text. Then you have images. Images is where they're pictures of things that you might use to try to grab someone's attention. People like visuals a little bit more, so video, typically images does better than just text-based stuff, and you can combine text and images. Then you got audio, which a lot of people out there, you don't go on social media and just see a blanket audio file, but that is an option for you. And then last but not least, you got, which is my favorite, you got video. And the cool thing is, as business owners, once we start to implement video marketing into our business and what it is that we're offering, it gives us better analytics. So compared to the text and the images, we're going to leave audio alone because it's its own beast. But the text and the images in general, when you're advertising or you're showcasing some piece of content, people will get an impression, and you a step further is they can get a little bit of engagement. However, you can't tell much, or you can't really tell how interested a person or prospect is based on that content unless they take some other action. With video, that's a little bit different. And I always like to give the 60-second example. With video marketing, let's say, for example, I share a 60-second video. The video analytics the video will give me analytics on how much of the content this person watched. So if I have that 60-second video, if someone watched 45 seconds, that shows me that they are more interested than someone that watched 3 seconds. So with video marketing, you get better analytics. You can tell how interested someone is based on the video, how much of the video that they watched. Video gives better analytics than the other forms of media. So this is a statistic that I pulled directly from National Association of Realtors. Right down here in the lower right corner, this is the source. So if you grab these slides, you're interested in these slides, you can just click on that and refer to that article. But about 85% of buyers and sellers prefer video. I need some participation, so let's get ready. Can anybody guess what percentage of users use video marketing in their business? Real estate agents. Take a guess, type it in the chat. Okay, so I see 5%, I see 20%, less than 10%, 12%, 40%, that's high, 60%, we got 18, then we got 10. All right, so the number is 15%. So only about 15% of agents use video marketing. And this is according to National Association of Realtors. So remember earlier, we talked about how to stand out. Well, guess what? you can stand out by implementing video marketing into your business. Less than 15% of people are doing this. So you automatically separate yourself. You automatically put yourself in that 15% bracket by implementing video marketing into your business, into your strategy. Then can you imagine if you did it consistently? You would dominate even more. So get out there, create that video content. Less than 15, it says only about 15% of agents are using video marketing in their business. So this is your message and what to say. A lot of people get caught up and tripped up on what they should say in their messaging, and it's not complicated. Remember, today we're talking about bottom line video marketing. So we just want to get out there, get comfortable with actually creating and producing video content. And people want to know what to say. And again, we don't want to complicate it. Remember, I mentioned I like results. So I want you to progress. I want progression over perfection. You don't have to be perfect. You want to be human. What should I say? Introduce yourself. Who are you? Hey, my name is Jerome Lewis, and I'm a real estate agent at EXP. That's good enough. That's 10 seconds, maybe, if that, of a video. You do that. The important part is to get out there and do it. Something else you can do. You can greet people. Take your phone, whip out your phone and greet people. Hi, how are you doing? What's your day like? Greet people. Doesn't have to be complicated. We're trying to do bottom line video marketing. We're trying to connect with people and build that connection. Ask your audience. Ask them what they want to hear from you. What do they want to learn about? It doesn't have to be complicated. We just ask them, hey, what would you like to know about real estate? Or what would you like to know about me personally? What would you like to know about my journey? Ask your audience what they want to learn about. Don't complicate it. Right here, this is a link to a 5-day video marketing challenge that I have on YouTube. If you get these slides, you can access that link and implement that 5-day video challenge. What if I mess up? So this is something that people always ask, and this is probably the number one thing that stops them. It's like, I don't want to look silly. I don't want to look stupid. And I say all the time, it's okay to stutter and mess up. And right here, these are links. These are links in the slide. I'm going to open up one of these videos because in my video marketing, my most engaging content and the content that people appreciate the most, especially on social media, is the content where I mess up. Let's think about it. When we watch we watch movies and videos, there's like a blooper slide at the end of those videos, and people appreciate those bloopers and those slides when people mess up. It helps you realize that they are human and we make mistakes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this slide, and this is one of my mistakes. Like sometimes I mess up all the time. I mess up all of the time, and it's okay for you to make a mistake and mess up. So this one is only about 12 seconds because like while I was doing it, my brain just stopped. My brain stopped, and sometimes that happens. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect. So let's give it a little bit of time to load.
This message is specifically for you, my EXP Senior Network. I am here and I'm making this video.
So just a little blooper, a little mistake that I made. I messed up, and it's okay to mess up. We mess up all the time because we're humans. I don't know anybody that's out there that's perfect and not making mistakes. If they're not making mistakes, they're not living, they're not progressing. So it's okay to stutter. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to say once in a while. We're human, and that helps us connect a little bit better. Doesn't have to be perfect. Mistakes are authentic and relatable, and this is probably why that's some of my most engaging content. When I mess up and I make mistakes, people feel like it's relatable. You don't have to be perfect. I'm saying that again. You would get better over time. So every single time you implement and you do a video, you will get better. You will find a way to improve one action at a time, one thing at a time. But you got to get out there and produce that content. Create content first and get better over time. Action is the key. So you got to take that action. People always ask, Jerome, what's the best way to do this action? You got to take action. That's how you do it. Okay, so I want to talk about some video use cases. You can use video for marketing. It's okay to use video for marketing. And that's just one of the use cases. What I'm going to do is should I open this up? I'm going to open this up. This is an example video of me just delivering a message, being very relatable, marketing and telling people how they can get in touch with me in their business. So I'm going to open this up and I'm going to let it play for you. It's about 2 minutes, but the point is, I want you to see is this is me marketing and being making an offer to a customer or prospect, and you don't have to be super professional. The quality of the message changes. It does not matter. The importance is that you
Why
deliver
does
your
everybody like
message.
to use online?
So let's open that up and I want to play this for you. This was an example video that I did for our EXP Senior Network, and I was delivering a message and I was pretending that there was a prospect, a senior prospect for me. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this video. It's 2 minutes, and this is just a really relatable way for a senior to get in touch with me. So
Why does everybody like to use online marketing and use all these online strategies, right? And the reason why is because it's effective. Like online marketing, digital tech, all of those things, it can seem overwhelming. However,
Are we stuck?
I was gonna say, no, the video froze on my end.
I thought it was me. They working on my basement doing construction. I said, did it turn off my internet?
My flip
I
phone
was thinking
sometimes
something
don't be
too.
acting right.
Video froze.
I'm gonna shoot him a text. Yeah,
Tell
we
them we
lost.
frozen.
Okay. Oh, there he is. Okay, there.
can you still hear me?
Okay,
We
now
can
Now
hear
we
you now.
can.
Yes, sir.
Okay, did my screen go away?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right, let me reshare. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
It's
Okay,
coming.
so I'm going to stop playing that video. If you're interested in watching that video, you can get the slides at the end. So that was just one of the use cases that's video marketing. Another use case for video is explanations. So this is another link. I'm not going to open it up. It seems like the internet is not appreciating that bandwidth when I open up these videos. So explanations, video doesn't have to be all about marketing. You can explain a concept, or you can explain something to a customer or prospect using video. If there's like a common process of something like, hey, how do I fill out this? How do I open my email? Look, this is how you open your email. You can explain that customer or prospect how they can open up an email. How do I, evaluate my house, or what are you doing to evaluate my house? These are different explanations that you can share with people and maximize your time, maximize video marketing. Tutorials, that's another option that you have. You can use tutorials. Hey, let me show you how to walk through this seller's disclosure. Let me show you how to fill out this document. Let me show you how to write up this contract, or how we write up this contract. Those are all use cases for you to use video for. Transaction updates is another one. And education. This is probably my favorite kind of video, is using video to teach and educate people. So video doesn't always have to be marketing. You don't have to get out there and say, hey, it's all about me, come get a sell. You can use video marketing for different reasons in your business. How to start video marketing immediately. We're going to talk about that, and this is what you need to kind of start immediately. We already talked about the hardware that you need. We talked about, maybe like suggestions, but what if you wanted to start like today? Well, the first thing you're going to need is you need the right mindset. You got to get over some of the stuff we talked about. Have the right mindset. Get out there and create those videos. Be in the right frame of mind. You need a smartphone. And then you need the platform. So you need that hosting like we talked about. You can see here I have up, it says Facebook Live. We can go straight live on Facebook, and we don't need anything fancy. So Facebook, and also us here as EXP agents, we have workplace. There are several workplace groups. If you're too scared to do that out to the public, do it with your colleagues and your coworkers. Hey, go in Facebook, maybe create a workplace group out and do live video directly within that group. How to go live. This is how you do it. You log into your Facebook or workplace, and you just press that live button. So you see an example right here. It says live. All you're going to do is hit that button, and then you just open up and talk. Open up and talk about what it is that you need to talk about. So remember I said I'm silly. This is just a picture that I was doing showcasing how the live button. That's me. When you're going live, one thing you need to do is you need to orient your phone. So if your video is going to be vertical the whole time, make sure you start it off vertical. If it's going to be horizontal, make sure you start it off horizontal. And just press that button. You see down here is a blue button. You go live and you talk about what it is you need to talk about. We're talking bottom line video marketing. So it doesn't matter if you stumble or you mess up and you don't know what to say. I want you to get comfortable with actually you doing the video. Then you can get better as time progresses. Uh, One thing about live video is you'll often see people say, hey, I'm going to go live. I'm waiting for people to hop on so I can talk to them. Don't wait for an audience. Most of your views are going to come after the fact. Most of that stuff is going to come after the fact. You don't want to disrupt your their experience. So if I'm watching a live video and somebody's saying, let me wait for an audience, when I'm watching that video a little bit later, I'm I'm not going to have the patience to wait around for that audience. So when you're doing live content, deliver your message immediately. Don't wait for an audience. So other ways to, start video marketing, and you can see up here this little cat. I put a scaredy cat because that is the reason why a lot of people don't do it. They're being scaredy cats. Don't be a scaredy cat. Get out there and create that video content. One of the ways you're going to have success is just be willing to be vulnerable, be willing to make mistakes. So these are other ways that you can implement video marketing into your business. And you can see here, I'm a little silly. I put for scaredy cats. If you're a scaredy cat, this should help you get over that fear, get over that hump. These tips. I call it tips to get the jitters out. These are just a little corny saying that I said jitters, so you can get the jitters out. Video jitters. Use video with your close family and friends. So talk to family and friends. You got some best friends that I'm sure you trust. Hey, send them videos. Hey, good morning. Let's say Lisa. I'm going to use Lisa in this instance. If Lisa was my best friend, I would just whip my phone out and create a video. Hey, Lisa, good morning. I just wanted to say hi. I'm trying to use video more in my business, and I just wanted to send you this video. That's it. Use video on your close family and friends. Another thing you can do is you can use video and the Facebook comments. So this was one of the things that got me comfortable with doing video. So sometimes people will ask questions or they'll post something on Facebook. Guess what? You can go right into Facebook, click on that comment, click on there's a camera icon, and you can answer that question or you can address them using a video. So do that. And those videos, they last around, but it's not out to the public. It might be available to just that person and their friends. So implement video, use video in the comment section of Facebook. Answer questions. So another way you can do video is we often think about, oh, what do I say? A lot of it, we all know how to answer questions. So just answer a question. Find a question that you want to address as a professional or something in your personal life and just address that question. And you don't have to worry about being a spotlight or forgetting what to say or not knowing what to say. Right here, this is a document that I use in my social media mastermind that I teach and I create. This is a content document. And this is just a document of questions that I'm going to open it up so you can see it. This is we as real estate professionals. We have questions, and there are people out there that are asking very specific questions around real estate. And this is a document. If you get these slides, you can go and you can get this document and you can just address questions in here. I think there are over 100 and something questions in here. So if you're like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to talk about, just come in here and knock out some questions for these people. So as an example, I keep scrolling. I'm in the Philadelphia market. So I would just come in here, take this content document, and I would replace your market with Philadelphia. Of course, is Philadelphia real estate a good investment? And I would just address that question on my video. So that's one of the ways that you can implement video into your business. Answer questions. That gives people value. So this is a nice structure on what to say with video. This is another structure, especially if you're like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do. I call it it's called the who, what, how, who, what, why, how script. And in general, you're going to talk about who you are, what you offer, why you offer it, and why I should listen to you, why should I listen to your offer, and how can I get that offer. First thing is who are you? So if you're doing cold traffic, if these people don't know you, you need to introduce yourself first. You can see when I first started, I introduced who I am and I told people a little bit about me. It's video, so people want to connect with the human aspect of you. If people don't know you, you need to introduce yourself. So, but in instances where people already know you, you just need to tell them what you have. What are you offering? What is it? Why am I listening to this message? So what do you have? My name is Jerome Lewis. I'm a real estate agent. What I have is I have real estate services that I'm going to offer it to you. Why should you listen to me? You should listen to me because I work well with technology and I'm a millennial. I like to work closely with millennials. That's why you should listen to me. And then how can you get what I offer? Hey, you can click the link below or you can give me a call at my phone number. That's how you can get what it is that I'm offering. And then so we're coming to the end, and this is I call this the reality of sharing your video. We got to look. You saw my behavioral assessment. I am a bottom line person. The bottom line of all of this is we got to get over ourselves. Nobody is thinking about us as much as we think they are. You got to get over yourself and create that video content. Um, People always ask like, how should I do this or what should I use? The bottom line in all of this is you got to take the action. And I always say I hate that Nike has the slogan, but the bottom line is you just got to do it. Just do it. That's the only way that you're going to get better with creating this video content. You just do it. No, again, I said nobody's thinking about you or criticizing you as much as you are. We it sounds hard, but nobody really cares what you look like. As long as you remain professional, they don't even care. And I've even seen some people that are completely unprofessional have great success because they're implementing these strategies into their business. So stop being your own roadblock and get out there, create that video content. They don't really care what you look like. What they care about now is they care about the message. Are you providing them value? And there are multiple ways you can provide them value. So provide value and you won't have anything to worry about. We talked about this a little bit earlier, but quality switches. It does not matter. The imaging does not matter. It doesn't matter if it's fancy. What really matters is the quality of your message. So the quality switches. You don't have to worry about the lighting and the sound and having the perfect microphone. As long as you deliver a quality message, you are doing great. So we are towards the end, and these are some of the most frequently asked questions, and I'm going to run through these questions really quickly. What to post, especially on social media. People often ask what to post, what should I post? And the 80-20 rule is the Pareto principle. If you don't know what that is, go on Google and look it up. But in general, we want you to post. We have to be relatable. We have to be humans. You can't be in this business without you can't be in this business and be all sales. People need to know who you are, and that's a differentiator for you. So we want 80% of your content to be personal, and we want 20% of your content to be business. 80-20 rule, 80% personal, 20% business. You want people to know who you are and you want to be different. Be different. Everybody has their own personal, unique story. So post 80% personal content, 20% business content. How often should I post? People always ask this. I say, look, post as often as you can. And that's going to be different for everybody. Some people might be able to do every day. Some people might only be able to do once per week. And some people might be able to do 3 times per week. Post often. Don't worry about, hey, my audience might get upset. I might lose some people. You probably will lose some people, but you'll gain more people because remember, this is marketing. And the more exposure you get, the more clients and customers you're going to attract. So post often. You see in parentheses too, I have batching. So one of the strategies that I use is on Tuesdays, what I do is I batch. And batching is you create a bunch of content in one setting. So on Tuesday, I'll create 7 videos. And then throughout the week, I will just deliver each of those videos one at a time. So batch your content. You don't have to create content every day. Let's say you want to do, 52 videos for the year. Maybe you can do, I don't know, what's 52 times divided by 4? I don't know what the math is, but maybe you do 13. It's 13. Maybe you do 13 every month, and then you just roll them out consistently. How long should the videos be? People often ask this. They should be as long as they need to be. There is no hard and fast rule about the video. If your message takes 3 minutes, it needs to be 3 minutes. If it takes 14 minutes, it needs to be 14 minutes. So there is no specific time of what your video should be. They just need to be as long as they need to be. What about editing? So people always ask about editing. This is not your concern. If you're asking about what about editing or how to edit, don't do it. Don't ask me about editing. I do have some bonus slides on what you can use and what software you can use to edit at the very end, but editing is not important. The most important part is we're talking bottom line video marketing. Our most important thing to do is to deliver the message. So don't worry about editing. Equipment, lighting, gimbals, we already talked about this. Don't worry about it. use your smartphone. That's the only thing that you need to create this video content. And what do I say? We already talked about it. I gave you some scripts and some structures, some framework. Just do those things. It's okay. Create video content. You don't have to be perfect. The key here, and one of the reasons why social media is so effective, is because you can create authentic, personable content. How to get over fear. One more time, there is no shortcut. You just got to do the work. So you just got to get out there and you got to do it. My final comments are video marketing is one of the most effective forms of communication. Stop being afraid to implement it into your business. You're holding yourself back. Invest, use this time, create the videos. Don't let perfection stop you from progress. And people need to hear your message. So we already talked about this before, but people need to hear from you specifically, because you are a woman, because you are a man, because you are 60 years old, because you're 30 years old, because you're Black, because you're white, because you're green, because you're from the same hometown. People need to hear specifically from you. So stop being selfish, get out there and deliver your message and help those people connect with you. This is really quickly, this is a bonus. If you want the slides, I already talked about this. All you have to do to get the slides is you leave me a Google review and I'll send them right over to you. That's all I request, an authentic Google review. You leave me that review, I will send you the slides right over. This is my contact information. If you need to get in touch with me, again, remember I said I'm a millennial, so please don't call me. Let me text me first. Let's schedule something and we can have a conversation. I also run like several businesses, so I have to be conscious of my time. But if you want to get in touch with me, screenshot this, reach out to me, and we can set something up. The very last link is I have a course, and that course is around social media, how you can use social media and digital marketing into your business. If you are interested in like a do-it-yourself version, you can go to that website, that link there, and you can buy that course. I think right now it's only $57. Really cheap, really affordable. Okay, so I am finished. Rod, Lisa, I really appreciate you having me, and I am ready for questions.
Wow, thank you so much, Jerome. Awesome presentation information, man. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. Any questions, anyone?
Hey, Jerome, when you were
Yes.
talking about video analytics, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
hear you.
Okay, my internet is showing to be unstable again. Are you using BombBomb to send out those videos? And I know with BombBomb, it doesn't tell you who looked at it, but you know that an individual looked at it for this percentage of time.
No,
Um,
I don't use BombBomb, but pretty much every platform will give you those type of analytics. I use Facebook, I use YouTube. Most of my stuff is social media. So BombBomb is video marketing for email, but they all give you those analytics. And the reason I brought that up is because you don't get those analytics with other forms of media.
Good.
And one other question, when you're using Vimeo, I know Vimeo has a limit on the amount of videos, the number of videos that you can upload per month. Are you using the paid version, or are you just using the free version and just limiting what you upload to Vimeo?
I use the paid version. And in general, Vimeo just provides a premium experience. That's all. It looks a little bit more professional than YouTube. The videos are clearer. That's all. So they have a free version too, but I use the paid version, and it's really inexpensive compared to some of the other stuff out there.
And that was a paid version to what?
Vimeo is it's so you don't have all those advertisements littered into your video content like you do on YouTube.
Okay.
I think it's what, $12.99 a month for the paid version, I want to say, when I last looked at it.
I can't remember. I usually do the annual of whichever. But yeah, Vimeo is if you're one of the if you're like, I don't know what to do, start with YouTube. A lot of people start with YouTube and then they graduate to something else.
Jerome, any tips for agent attraction? You know, we got all these EXP agents, and that part of their their business plan, agent attraction. Any tips for video with agent attraction?
Yeah, provide value the same way you provide value to your customers and your prospects. I host a social media mastermind, and we just had a speaker in. His name's Jaime, and Jaime, He's brought in over 100 agents using like providing tips and what he does in his business all through video marketing. So as long as you provide value and you give people a like a USP, like why should I come with you? Why should I work with you? Uh, that will bring you business. And one of the USPs or one of the differentiators is like we all here, everybody, any of us can bring in an agent. Hey, we got all of this great stuff. So why would I go Jerome versus Rod? We have to like make the difference. And one of those things is our personality. Another thing is the value that we can provide to people. So.
That's awesome. Thank you. Any other questions, guys?
Jerome, another question, just a comment. I just like the fact that you say it doesn't have to be perfect. And for the perfectionists out here, I know all the technology, I just don't use it. So I just gotta get out there and be more consistent. I've been consistently sending video messages, so that's getting me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, and people appreciate them. It's like, oh my God, I look silly, and nobody even says anything like that. They appreciate the message.
Jerome, quick question. What's the difference between, I guess, when the way the brain works as far as going Facebook Live? I can just roll without stopping Facebook Live, but when I'm recording myself, man, it has to be like perfect. I'll mess up, I'll stop it and restart. But Facebook Live, I can just flow and talk all day long. What's the
Yeah,
difference?
and that I don't know what the psychology is, but that is why I often suggest get out. Facebook Live is going live is probably the best way to get over those humps, because you don't get any do-overs. You get no do-overs. You got to get out there and you got to create the content and just do it. It's like, one time when I was doing it, I and these tips that I gave, I went through them myself. And one time I was doing Facebook Live and I just y'all saw the video, my brain just stopped and it was like, okay, well, you can't do anything about it. You just got to keep going. And the audience, the people that were watching, they were like, it's okay. They were very encouraging. It's okay. Just slow down, take your time. And, there are some monsters out there on the internet, but in general, our network and the people that we are involved with, they're encouraging us. They want us to succeed. So that's something to be mindful of.
That's good. Thank you.
Hey, Jerome, how you doing? This is Tim Neal. How you doing? North
Hi,
Virginia.
Timothy.
Hey, I like what you said about some of the outtakes and things like that, because I believe a lot of times, like you said, nobody's perfect. A lot of times we try to do a video, if we are recording it ourselves, we do outtake. We do it over and over and over trying to get it right. But I like what you said, how you just share some of those bloopers, because that really shows, being authentic, because a lot of people don't want to do it because they look at somebody else's video and say, man, they did that flawlessly. They hit every point. The message came out perfect, but they don't realize that person did that message like 30 times before they got it right. While we looking at the finished product, we're not looking at the time they stuttered, forgot what they were saying. Same thing. So I appreciate you, saying that, and it's okay to share that. So
exactly, yeah, absolutely, and that will be. I bet you that content is appreciated more than your professional button-up perfect content. I bet you.
Hey, quick question.
Yes.
I have a big hang up over doing videos. I'm going to announce, I admit it. And so wanted to ask, how should I start? Can I just do one a week, or but I still want, I want a lot. I want a lot, don't want to do much. That's just me.
Yeah.
So how do you suggest, like, hey, just do one a week, or should I do like you, I should do like you said, do one a day, or just pile them up? What is for a person that's kind of like, that's not my thing, what do you suggest?
What's not your thing? Video, being seen?
All that.
So it's got to be, because you got to do business. And one of the first things I would suggest to you is open up your camera right now so people can see you. Even if you don't got on makeup or whatever, nobody cares. Let us see who you are. That's the first thing you do. That's
Come on.
Okay, now you know we're not gonna do that.
That's one of the.
Come on, Joy.
You asked me. Open up the camera so people can see you. That's one of the first things. Be comfortable being seen.
Uh-huh.
Come on, Joy. We want to see you.
That's right.
Head on, man.
That's
got
right. You
Go
hear
ahead,
it?
Joy.
You hear the encouragement? We want to see you.
All right, okay, all right,
We're
okay.
supporting you.
Look, I'm putting on my lipstick while we talk. So
I
let's
ain't
do
doing
it.
none of that. You gorgeous right now. Stop it.
There's Harriet.
Yes, she is.
Oh, look at her. There we go. Hey, here we go.
Flag.
So now to
Flag.
answer your question, I
I
would
come back
suggest,
on.
yeah, turn it back on. Come on now.
Who said turn? But see, you know what? That's why I don't like y'all for real. I
Look,
don't like y'all for
because we're
real.
encouraging you, we're making you, we're holding you accountable to be better.
I'm trying to get it together right now. Y'all,
Look,
you know
we are
what?
not concerned about that. We just want to see you. So to answer your question directly, I would just create a bunch of stuff in one setting to be efficient. I would just create a lot of maybe you grab the slides and you just go through and you answer a bunch of those questions. The important part is to get comfortable. And what you did, you are very brave. Some people are scared to open up their camera, but you took that step. It's not a big deal. And everybody here was encouraging you. Hey, let's see you. Open up your camera. We're not concerned about your head or what's going on. We're not concerned about that. We want to see you. We want your message.
Can I say this, Jerome? One of the things
Yes.
that I challenged myself, I'm back in the gym working out,
Mhm.
and I use this too to get over my whole video thing is be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because as I'm pushing myself in the gym to lose weight, to build muscle, etc., it's uncomfortable. It's never a pleasant experience trying to get on that treadmill for an hour or whatever the case may be. But unless I get uncomfortable, I won't see results. So when that finally clicked in my mind, I just decided, okay, it is uncomfortable. I am sending literally 10 video messages every day. I just made my list of 10 people. I don't know how they're going to receive it, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there and just be okay with being uncomfortable and sending those messages consistently until I break the habit and I'm willing to go to the next levels.
Absolutely. And someone is going to appreciate you just for being you. Like you did,
Yeah.
you've done some speaking up today, and I appreciate you. I feel like we've only been together for an hour and it wasn't even direct, communication between us, but I already feel a little bit closer to you.
Thank you.
You know, so that's the effectiveness of video. Rod the same way. I feel a little bit closer to him. Yeah, it's not the same as face to face, but being able to see and connect with you through video has made a difference. So imagine your prospects. They're more shy than you. They're more shy than us. We're in the real estate space and we're like, we want to be business owners and entrepreneurs and we're not shy. They're even more shy. So we got to be out there. We got to implement, we got to show that leadership. Like, look, lead by example. I'm doing this video. Let them get to know us. So we can't hide. There's no business that I know where you can hide your name, hide who you are. You can't do business like that. So we gotta, be a little bit brave and be comfortable being uncomfortable. It's an advantage.
That's awesome. Wow, thank you so much, Jerome, man. We'd love to have you back. We're planning some big events, big virtual events that we're going to be inviting agents all across the country, and we'd love to have you back at some time, sir.
Okay, I appreciate you all. I would love to be back. Just reach out to
Hey,
me.
Jerome, I went to high school in Philadelphia.
Nice. What high school?
Overbrook High.
Okay, that's West Philly.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
I tell people I survived Overbrook.
Yes. Yeah, we got some rough parts here in Philadelphia.
I need a pin that says I survived Overbrook. Come on. I came out unscathed.
Jerome, what can we do to support you, sir? What can we do for you?
Just, I don't know. I just wanted to provide value. I do have a course if anybody's interested in that. Just go to that link that's in the slides. It's go.digitalrealestatestrategies.com. It's how you can implement digital marketing and social media into your business. If you're interested in doing some of that stuff, just purchase that course. But I'm not really looking for anything. I'm providing value, provide connection to people. So
Google reviews. We can want those slides.
Oh, let me share that link.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Yeah, I was
share
just
that
about to
link.
ask you for that, the link to the Google review.
Yeah, so if this presentation was terrible, say it was terrible. If it was awesome, say it was awesome. Just leave me a review. I really appreciate that feedback, and I will send the slides. Just message me, email me. Let me bring up one more time the slide so you can screenshot the message so you can contact me and get those slides. So let's see, share that, and This is my contact information here. So screenshot this screen, and once you, oh, it's taking a while to load. Once you left the review, just reach out to me by text, email, whatever, and I will send you over those slides.
Awesome.
All good?
All good. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Hey,
Thanks,
one more
Jerome.
time,
Thank you.
Lisa, Natasha, Rod, I appreciate you having me. I appreciate you allowing me the opportunity to talk to your colleagues and your associates and your team members. So thank you so much.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Jerome.
You're
We
welcome.
appreciate it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
make
You're
a
welcome.
video today.
All
Thank you,
right,
Lisa.
let's
You
do it.
encouraged me.
Let's do it.
Yes, I'm making one today.
Okay.
All right. Dream team, can y'all hang out for about 2 minutes? Legacy builders, can y'all hang out for about 2 minutes?
Sure.
All right. Okay. Awesome. Thanks, Jerome. Lisa, thank you so much for setting this up, ma'am.
I'm glad it worked out. He's
Yeah.
Thank
amazing.
you, Lisa.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Lisa.
Yes.
Guys, I just want to make a quick announcement. So our Friday call, if you can save this is the link to the Friday Zoom, open up to all of our friends, guests, mentees, mentors, folks who are looking at EXP, getting the license, thinking about it. So Friday will be an open for all call, and we're going to have great speakers, great topics coming on just like today on those Fridays calls. So let's pack it out, get the word out. Also Tuesday evenings will be open for all too. Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. On this same Zoom, 7 p.m. we're going to be doing some training, coaching, just real estate topics. Our kind of like our morning meeting for our dual career agents, those agents who are not able to get on the calls on the mornings, 8 o'clock. So Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. this same Zoom. We'll get the calendar invite out as well. Okay, anything I missed, Natasha, Tim, some of our leaders, Pam?
No,
I think it was good. It was very good
Just tomorrow,
presentation.
if
it was phenomenal.
tomorrow, if anyone's interested, I am starting a prayer call tomorrow. It'll just be 15 to 30 minutes. If you want to hop on there, I will put the number in our WhatsApp group. If you want to just join us for prayer, we are just praying for our business and decreeing some things.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, all
Question,
right. Yeah, I'm
for
interested, Natasha.
Tuesday. Oh, sorry.
I just wanted to know what the time the prayer call was and number, whatever.
Yeah, it'll be at 7 a.m. and I'll put the number in the WhatsApp.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
For the Tuesday call, is that open to guests or is that strictly for the dual career agents?
It's for guests, it's for everybody. It's just like the Friday call.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hey, Rod, are you gonna record it and post it? I do have at least 2 dual career who won't be able to make it, but want to see the video.
For Tuesday?
Yeah, for Tuesday.
Yes. Okay.
So question now, that reminds me, when these calls are recorded, where do we find the recordings, or do you have to post them each time? Or is it
Yeah.
like one place where it's
right,
are-
it's posting it. We're working that out. We're gonna have a membership site where it's gonna have a lot of the calls, but most likely I may just drop the link in the WhatsApp for now.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Any other, Pam, you have anything, ma'am?
No, nothing for me.
Okay. All right. And thanks again to Pam, that awesome debrief from Puerto Rico, the Black EXP Network Summit down there. And Pam posted the slides too in our Facebook group. So thank you so much for the Pam. all
You're
your hard
welcome.
work. Yeah.
I do owe one telephone number for that because I know Jimmy wanted to contact for a potential investment purchase in Puerto Rico. So I am getting that contact and I'll add that to the site.
Okay. Good, good. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Leadership team, can y'all hang out for a minute? Yes, Lisa.
Sure.
I put in a link for pre-registration. Grant Cardone is going to be giving us 90 days of free training.
Awesome.
So it's going to be 3 different sessions. You have a full month to complete them. And I think they're saying it's going to be like 3 classes a day that we should be doing the sessions. So it's going to start July 1st. So I think I put it in Facebook. There's a pre-registration form you got to fill out. So I put it there.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Nice.
Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Good, good. Okay, guys, thank you all so much. Leadership team, if y'all can just hang out for me just a
Yes,
minute.
sir.
2 minutes, I probably.
Yes.
Hey, Mr. John, Donnell, I saw him. Did he drop? Oh, he dropped.
Hey,
All right. Hey, Mr. Bryant, thank you for being on with us today too.
Have a good weekend.
Okay,
all right, everybody take care.
thank you.
Good, y'all. Be good.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, that was great stuff, guys. So that's kind of like the flavor of our, we won't have a guest speaker every time, we'll be doing our own training, but if you have anybody like that, we can bring on to add some, valuable content. Next time we'll get the word out more. Like it could have been a really powerful recruiting tool, but man, I've just been super slam busy. So whenever we get a guest speaker, if the leadership team can come together and like help promote it, get it out there to the team, because it's really embarrassing. You got a guest speaker and nobody's there at 8 o'clock, so we got to tighten up that on our end. I don't know why that is. Like every time we say we have a guest speaker, people are dragging in. So as the leaders, we want to make sure that we're setting the example. We're there early, we're getting the word out, and we'll do a better job of like really promoting it out, earlier than the morning of. So that was I take the hit for that.
Yeah.
But in the future, we want to make sure we have it packed out when we have a guest speaker. That's like having church. Tasha, Tim, well,
Nobody show
talk
up.
about you have a guest speaker coming in, and like where is everybody? Where's the
There's
members?
Yeah, more guests than members.
I'm like, what in the world? Yes. So I feel the burden of our pastors when they yeah. So
I know.
keep Jimmy in your prayers. He's still he's struggling. Yeah, he's
Okay.
having difficult time. So he sent me a text this morning. So keep him in your prayers. Maybe send him an encouraging word.
Okay.
Yeah, he's having a hard time with that. His sister, which which is normal,
Yeah.
really close to you. So yeah, just send him an encouraging word and keep him in your prayers.
I will.
Will
Yeah.
do.
Okay,
Definitely.
thank y'all so much. Tuesday, something came up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I may not even be there Tuesday. Tim, did you get something for Tuesday?
Tuesday, let me see.
It's one of these Tuesdays, guys. We're starting to get ramped up with church again, and there's a lot of planning meetings. So I'll get back to y'all. Somebody else may have to host it and do the whole Tuesday.
Did you send out the link for the meeting for Tuesday yet?
No,
I just put it in the WhatsApp group.
No, it will be this same link today. This one here.
Okay, because I want to send it out to all my mentees and stuff. So I want to make
So
sure I'm sending it out really early.
Yeah, the dream team.
Hey, I just put it in the Zoom and the WhatsApp group. Did you get it?
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be the same one.
And I'll post it on the Facebook group as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
I need a couple of additions.
Don't mean I ain't got it.
I need a couple additions to our Facebook page and WhatsApp. Rod, I'll send you a note.
Okay. Now the WhatsApp and the dream team, the Facebook is just for us and our in the dream team. Okay.
Right.
Those are the ads I want to make. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey. Okay, cool.
Go ahead, Tim.
No, that's good. Yesterday I did send out the list to everybody. So the team leaders, if they can send back the content. I know you got people under your dream team, but the other ones, Marcel responded, and just waiting for Rodney and Joy and the last ones to just respond.
To what?
I sent out a spreadsheet the list to add the people to that have joined your team. Because it's gonna be for the website to have a agent roster and location. So when you need somebody, first we know everybody's in the dream team, and then if you need somebody, that they're in your area, you can, reach out and things like that. So, but it'll be for when our website comes up. Yeah. But I'm just trying to get all the information in right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I shared some. If you all can go out there to the action item tracker, I'm just going to start creating tabs in here. This one has the our action items, the list of things that we're responsible for. But here in the training topics, if you can just start dropping some topics, we want to start building this out. And then just like the videos that Jerome was talking about today, we're going to be making these short videos. And
I have a whole list, so I put it in a Word document I was going to send to you, Rod. So I will.
Okay.
I wasn't saying I would do all this training. I just had a list of topics we could train on.
Okay, well, put them, put them in here so it's not things like all over everywhere. If you can you just do a copy and paste?
Where is
Either
this,
way.
your drive or on the one I created yesterday?
No, this is mine. So on the one you created, do we have access to like the Google Suite and all that?
Yes. So all you have to do is
Oh,
you can just upload this document to Google Drive.
yeah.
Click on your picture to the top left-hand corner. I'll show you how to get to it while we're on here. Top right hand. I'm sorry, top right. Left.
Oh, right
No,
here.
yeah, right there. Click on that. No, the other one below.
Okay.
All right, and it says add another account.
Okay.
And choose. I put the Dream Team. What I call it, Dream Team EXP at Gmail. And then I had Faith, capital F. And then family. Whoa, yeah.
Faith, family.
Okay, you got capital F to capital F.
For family?
Yeah. And then $2.
Okay. So everybody can do this too. Okay, you need access, request access.
Yeah, that's fine. Why is it asking to request access? You know why? Shoot. Just go back. You can just go to the Gmail account for that. Open a new tab. You don't need to do that. And hit Gmail. I'll show an easier way to get there. And then where you have, same way you clicked on that picture again, click on it again to the top right hand. Yeah, that. And okay, then ads. Yeah, just click on it. It says where the Dream Team, yeah, just click on that. All right. So you can get access to all of the Dream Team stuff from right here. Just like in the top, the cookies, yeah, right there. Just click on Gmail. I mean, on Google Drive.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay.
So everything is available to you just the same way.
Nice.
And we all can do that as leaders. It's like I manage several Gmail accounts, like, because I'm over the technology department for my church. So
Natasha, you do everything. What don't you do? Tell me.
Yeah, girl, you got it
lady
going
do
on. I think I
everything.
need you to give me a class.
oh, Pam, I was going to tell you this. You said your account was cloned. And
Yes, in
I'm
Facebook.
going to add this to one of the trainings. We need to do Facebook training. Hide your friend list. So that's the number one thing. Make your friend list not viewable to only you.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So if you make that viewable to only you, then you won't have people poaching your friend list and sending other people friend requests, because then it makes, there is no value if they can't see your friends list.
Gotcha. Okay.
So hide your friends list. Like if you go to my page right now, you can't tell how many friends I have or who my friends. You may be able to see who are our mutual friends, but you can't tell who are my friends. And I have a public account, but I've never been cloned because I put certain security measures in place.
That's good.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's hide my friend. What do that? Go to settings.
Yeah, you go to settings on the Facebook, and then on the privacy and security.
Yeah.
I may do a quick video for everyone on that, because that's an essential, because as a real estate agent, we get hit with a lot of stuff. So certain information, if you hide, you'll end up not, I mean, you're gonna get text messages and stuff because our mobile numbers are out there,
Yeah.
but
Of course.
yeah, but as far as cloning, because if they clone your account, it's easy to screen scrape your profile picture, create a similar account that looks almost identical to yours, just with one letter or digit off. And it looks like you, and you can send somebody, if they can see your friend list, they're going to start reaching out to your friends, send them a friend request, send them a messenger note saying, hey, I'm in trouble. Can you send me, $75? You know what I'm saying? And that type of stuff.
Gotcha.
That's great.
Yeah. So you avoid stuff like that by a simple step, hide your friend list.
Yep.
Gotcha. I'm
Yeah.
in here doing it now.
All right.
Okay.
All right, guys, I gotta go and hit the streets.
Go hit the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much.
All right,
Thank
y'all.
you. All right.
All right. Thanks,
All right.
Rod.
See you in the
Okay.
morning, guys.
All right. Yep. See you in the morning too. Okay.
All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thank you.